Mr. Jakob98 is the guy I will play. Here we go. 2390, another very strong player. In general, our premium members are pretty strong, watching all these Svidler videos or whatnot. Has to be said, though, that the site is also directed, I believe, at slightly advanced players. There is a lot of stuff if you're a weaker player, but a lot of the video and opening stuff is more interesting to stronger players. At least that's my feeling, but let me know what you think. And Jakob98, if you're not going to make a move, I'm going to have to find yet another opponent. Running out of time here. No one wants to play. There we go, e4. I'll keep as inflexible as ever and play e5 yet again. Let's see if we get a King's Gambit or a Vienna or something weird. Oh, the 4 knights. It's not that weird, though. It's more dullish. Bishop b5. Normally I play the move knight d4 here, but it can get very boring. So I'll play bishop d6 instead, which looks a little goofy. That's actually a very decent move. Just defending the pawn, preparing to castle, and this bishop hopes to re-enter the game after rook e8, bishop f8 later on. Many moves here. I will start h6 because I'm always annoyed with being pinned by bishop g5. And now my plan is to go rook e8, bishop f8, d6, and take it from there. Not sure how good a plan that is, but at least I have something to do in the next couple moves. He plays very sensibly too, plays knight e2, wants to go knight to g3. And yeah, I think I've played this position or a very similar one before, c3, play bishop f8 and go d6, and then see what I'll do next. Here we go. I might go g6, bishop g7. Directed mainly against his knight on g3, which doesn't have all that much to do after I played g6. When we get more of a slowish maneuvering game, where I think black is okay, could argue white is slightly better after all. I've been moving around this bishop a lot, but it doesn't matter all that much in this structure. I think black is doing pretty much okay here. We'll see. What's going on here? Someone's saying, I don't like you guys, you giving him tips to get on top of the list. I have no idea how you get on top of the list. If my system is flawed, let me know and I'll click on someone else. But for me, this seems to be a pretty sensible approach. He goes d4. Wondering if I can go a6. Could go bishop d7, but then d5. The structure is not really to my liking. Don't really see anything better though. Bishop d7, d5, knight b8. We get some sort of weird King's Indian where not all my pieces are perfectly placed. And add to that the fact that I'm not a big fan of King's Indians. But what are you gonna do? Gotta work with what we got. I will start by trying to prepare the f5 move with rook f8, knight h7, which was probably already a terrible plan in its own right. Think, yeah, this was not the way to go. I should have played something like a5, knight c5, c6, play a bit more all over the board. Let's see what happens though. He can't go b4 yet because I would go a5. That's why he plays bishop d2. I'll still play a5, which, yeah, I'm mixing plans here a little bit, which is normally not a good idea. He expertly plays the move b3. One problem I have is after knight h7, he can play queen c1, which I don't like. So I think I have to go knight e8 instead. So after queen c1, I have the move king to h7, but of course he stops me from going f5, and I have to slow down once again and switch to maneuvering. So far, Jakob98 is playing this game much, much better than me. He's making sensible moves, while I really haven't gotten anywhere on the king side, and he's made progress on the queen side. So this has not been going according to plan. However, I don't have to resign yet either. Now I managed to get in a half-sensible regroupment, and I at least am ready to play the move f5 in the future. Where to put the queen? I think I'll put it here, bait him to go rook a7 and then play queen b8. And then probably regret I allowed this rook into f7. Maybe queen e8 was a bit more precise, so that after f5 takes, it can go to g6. I don't know. You see, I should never play the King's Indian. It's just not my opening at all. Don't get it. Let's see what he does. He could go c5, however, doesn't really kill me, and I'll probably go f5. Plays rook a7, just to keep me busy over there, which makes a lot of sense as well. Queen b8, rook a2. Should I go f5? Feels a bit loose, but I feel like doing something too. Now my plan would normally be queen e8, queen g6. The problem is after queen e8 he will go rook a7 again, when I have to decide how many pawns I want to sacrifice just to get my queen to g6. Knight h2 is played instead. Not sure what the purpose of that move is. I'll make a move. I'll play bishop h4, hinting at bishop takes g3. Could be that he wants to go knight takes f5, but I kind of doubt it. Then knight takes f5, g4, and it feels like I have something. Yeah, he goes knight to e2. Let's see what happens. I'll go queen e8 once. See if he goes rook a7 or what's his idea. Would like to put that queen on g6. After knight f3, I'll probably go bishop f6. Keep some options of going e4 with tempo. Complicated position. He plays g3. Still go bishop f6. See where that takes us. At least I managed to open the kingside a little bit, get a hint of counterplay. Position is quite unclear. Rook a7, still a bit of a nuisance, yeah, and there it comes. But it feels like I should be burning bridges. Nah, I should, but I won't. Can't fight against my nature. Queen b8 was a terrible move. He plays queen a2. And yeah, I don't think I should be playing on the queen side, but here we go. Knight b6, threatening knight takes c4. Which I'm obviously hoping he's going to miss. I'm not intending to go knight c8 because I would have lost the queen. Plays much better, plays rook a3 back, queen e8, and now he could go c5, and he does. I think I'll put the knight on c8 now, just to defend his a7 square and cover d6 in case it's needed. This position is still complicated. Looks like white made some progress, but he also had to give me some squares while making that progress, so I'm not that concerned here actually. Queen to b5, bishop e1. I'll go king g8, which looks a bit weird, and it is a bit weird. I don't like that move. I want to defend this rook on f8, but it's on this diagonal, which is not ideal somehow. Expecting knight c3 when I think I'll go queen d3, keeping my queen active. Still think I'm okay, believe it or not. Rook a5, I'll go queen d3 too. Knight c1, queen d1. And yeah, he offers to exchange queens, but I believe the ending should be quite fine for me. Do I want the ending though? Yeah, I think I do. Not sure that was the correct decision. That does look pretty pleasant, especially now that his rook kind of got stuck on b5. Try to pick that up. I like rooks. There we go. The rook is trapped, and it looks like I'm going to win this game. Which was interesting. I didn't like the position I got out of the opening, but then I managed to make things a bit more complicated. So I won against Jakob98. Good game.
Until recently, chess was like this. Chess24 brought you this. Live interactive broadcasts from top tournaments with computer analysis and video commentary by the likes of Jan Gustafsson, Lawrence Trent and Peter Svidler. A play zone where you can take on opponents from all around the world 24/7. Interactive beginners courses ensuring you pick up the basics fast while having fun. A tactics trainer to sharpen your chess by solving puzzles adapted to your level. Hundreds of interactive videos letting you watch and learn from star players such as Vishy Anand, Peter Svidler, Paco Vallejo and Hu Yifan. You've given up on that outdated computer? That's why there are more reasons to use Chess24 on mobiles and tablets. Full playzone access, including pre-move. A tactics trainer so you can stay sharp wherever you are. Computer opponents you can challenge even when you're not online. Live broadcasts of top chess events. And the half? It's free. Well, that's half true. Most features are free, but limited for registered members. For a mere €99 per year, however, you can step up to premium membership and gain unlimited access to our video library. That and much more. See you at chess24.com.